Digital Women, Digital Skills Fest, 11th to 12th of May, 2021. Get more web traffic through commenting. What would you prefer? Would you like to have 20,000 plus faceless visitors a week, not knowing who the hell they were? Or would you like to have 10 regularly returning friends who you do know, and these people will give you feedback, confidence, appreciation, and give you an uplift in whatever you're doing? Hello, I'm Alice Elliott, and I run the Commenting Club, and I will be giving this presentation today. So first of all, who is your traffic? Of all the 20,000 plus people who arrive on your blog a month, if you are lucky to have that many, do you know where they come from? Do you know how they arrived on your site? Is it going to be via search engine optimization, which is the search requests people type into the search engines, matching the keywords you put onto your blog or website? This, of course, relies on the search engine algorithms giving their interpretation of what they think your keyword represents in relation to the people who are doing the search. And it might not always match up. Another way of people arriving on your website or blog could be through social search. It also could be through direct search. They could type in the name of your blog or its web address if they already know it and arrive there directly. I would say that these are the best people to arrive on your blog because they already know it. They don't come out of the blue. They don't arrive through SEO. They don't arrive through pay-per-click ads. They arrive because they want to. They get there on their own volition. And I would suggest that these are the right kind of people to arrive on your blog or website. So whoever your traffic is, whether you know them or you don't know them, whether they arrive from their own steam or they arrive through automated mechanisms done through algorithms and search engines and whatever method is used to drive traffic to sites, you need to consider whether these people are going to be suitable or relevant to your blog or your website. Are these the right kind of people? Do you want them to arrive on here? If they are the right kind of people, how can you encourage them to return for more? What value can you give them that will make them realise A, they're in the right place, B, they can use what you can offer, and C, they want to come back to see what else you can provide for them. It's all about what you can provide your web visitors so that they will then be more compelled to come back on a regular basis in order for you to find out more about them. And of course, enabling them to find out more about you. So some social research might be needed. First of all, do you know where your most promising visitors, e.g. your web traffic, would hang out? Is it going to be on social media? Is it going to be elsewhere on the web? It could even be offline. So once you've established where you think your most likely and profitable web traffic is going to be congregating, how are you going to find them and attract them into your blog or website? You need to find out what interests them. What do they really want, desire, or aspire to? Because unless you can actually provide what they are looking for, it is most unlikely that they will bother A, arriving on your blog or website, and B, staying there to find out more. So one answer would be to go over to social media and do some social listening. Social listening is all about sitting in the shadows and actually listening, reading and understanding and learning more about your potential web traffic and in your existing web traffic so that you can find out more about them. You do that by listening into their conversations. You learn more about them by understanding what they are saying, how they are saying it, who are they talking about, what are their gripes and groans, what makes them happy and contented. Are they speaking about you, or are they speaking about other people, your competitors, even your friends, or even your enemies? It is all very important to find out what your desired visitors will be speaking about on social media, so that when you do pop in to start engaging with them, you are much more informed and less likely to make a faux pas when you join in their conversations. Remember to participate in the same vein, which means using the same kind of words that they use, the same attitudes, the same outlook that they have, and showing some empathy in how they perceive you, they perceive the brand, they perceive other people, they perceive the world in general. Now's your chance to introduce yourself to your potential new web traffic. The idea is always to focus on the other person rather than yourself. They're not interested in you, they don't know who you are. But if you are showing an interest in them, then they're more likely to be interested and receive you. Remember that the whole process of this is to find out about them, so you can then work out how you can help them and try and encourage them to find out more about you. It's all about the know, like, and trust factor. You're trying to gain their trust as much as they are trying to find out more about you and whether you are the right person to know about and possibly go back to your blog or website as web traffic. So you need to create a good impression of yourself. You need to provide them with information that they want, that they value, that they find beneficial, and that they can then understand that you are interested in them and how you can relate to them as much as they can relate to you. So this is all about telling stories, having conversations, talking about things that interest them, and it's basically social chatting on the web. It's a good idea to tell rather than sell yourself or your business. Tell them about what it can do for them. Tell them about what you can do for them. Tell them a story that they'll be interested in. Tell them an anecdote that they may find funny. Tell them any kind of experience that they themselves can relate to, and therefore tell you their own experience in return. This is all definitely excellent ways of increasing the know, like, and trust factor with you and your new web traffic. Commenting purpose. You always must have a good reason for commenting like this to get more web traffic. Of course, the ultimate aim is to create social relationships with your new web traffic. Your visitors are your lifeblood of your blog and website. Without them, it will not thrive or survive. It's always a good idea to find out as much as possible about them so that you can then give them what they want to encourage them to return for more. So whenever you talk about yourself in any capacity, it always should be in relation to what they want or they are interested in. And you can use this to increase the visibility and reputation of yourself by saying exactly the right things that they want to hear. Of course, it's always important to consistently turn up. If you give them a flurry of activity and then forget to turn up for a while, they're going to wonder where you are, what's happened to you, and they may easily forget you. So consistency and frequency is important when communicating with people in this way. And of course, the more often you turn up and the more benefit you can give them and the more value you can help them with the information that they want that can improve their lives, they're more likely to begin to notice you and begin to trust you and begin to feel more comfortable with you whenever you turn up. It's the recognition point that you want to gain from them. You can do this by continuously being incredibly helpful, by providing value that they can take away and use, especially if it can make a difference immediately to their lives or to their businesses, so that whenever you make an appearance, they are ready and waiting to find out what other information you can give them. And the ultimate aim is that whenever you comment on their post or on their social updates or whatever capacity you are communicating with them, they will then be compelled to find out more about you. And the best way for them to do that is to click on your name above your comment. Behind your name will be the URL of your blog or website. I suggest that this is not the home page. The URL you use for this comment should go to an extremely valuable and relevant post on your blog, which will give them far more information about what you've been talking about and the information that they desire. And because this is instantly interesting to them, this will then increase your reputation, increase your expertise, and increase their desire to make more connection with you. And what they have done by doing this is obviously become more web traffic back to your blog or website. They have gained something from it, you have gained something from it, and everybody is happy. The Commenting Club, to connect with me. Here are my details if you want to find out more. Visit my blog, the address is there, and you can find out more about this through a course I have recently written. Information is actually on my homepage to go direct to the course. There are other courses there that you might find interesting, so have a look at those as well. They're all about commenting, engagement, and interaction, and how this can help businesses and individuals. Thank you for attending this session.